guys, it's Allie and welcome back to my I should probably change shirts so I'm like not in the same shirt as I was in the last video. Yeah, that's better. Hey guys, it's Allie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I look busted, but that's okay because we're gonna be doing my makeup. I'm gonna be doing my everyday makeup that I would wear to like school, you know, nothing too crazy. So let's just get started. This is a tutorial, by the way, not to get ready with me, but you can still get ready with me, I guess, but like I'm gonna actually show you the products and stuff. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my brows like I always do. I'm just gonna spoolie them. This is what I use most days when I need to get ready fast. Also, sorry that I'm looking here. This is just where my mirror is. But I use a pencil when I need to go fast. But if I want to take my time, I will use a pomade sometimes. I either will use Dip Brow or the Kat Von D Lock-It pomade. I don't do a lot to my brows just because I already have pretty full brows and they're pretty dark. So I just kind of lightly go into them. Okay, I will come back to my brows later to gel them, but I'm gonna do that after I do my face makeup. And I do my makeup in a really fucking weird order. Like I start with brows and then I do mascara. Like mascara is probably something that most people would do last. Can't relate. So I'm gonna start by curling my lashes. I have like really long natural eyelashes. I also have like the endings of a lash lift still left. So my natural eyelashes are like very long. First thing I do is just spoolie through my lashes. This just separates them. Today I'm going to start with the Tarte Lights Caramel Lashes mascara. I switch my mascaras literally every day. I use so many different mascaras. I like to wipe the product off the brush a little just because it gets super clumpy if you don't. I probably didn't wipe off enough, but it's okay. And I'm just doing that to the other side as well. Sorry, I'm gonna actually look here for most of it. It's just mascara is something that's like difficult to do if you're not looking in a mirror. And now that my lashes look pretty long, I'm gonna brush through them. This is like one of those brushes that this end is for your eyelashes and this end is for your brows. This is to like separate your lashes. Honestly, a spoolie does pretty much the same thing. I like this better. I think it just does a little bit better of a job, but they pretty much do the same thing. Okay, and now that I'm done combing out my lashes, I'm just gonna wipe the extra mascara that I got on my eyelids off. I'm using a makeup remover wipe. I know a lot of people hate them, but I'm gross and reuse them. Like I'm literally sticking it back in. Like I'm not gonna reuse one that I use for my whole face, but I will reuse one that I just used to like wipe away little bits of product and stuff. So it's actually not as much waste as you would think because I can use a wipe literally 4 times before I throw it out. Awkward. Okay, I turned my ring light up a little bit, so hopefully that's a little bit better. But yeah, so I'm gonna prime my face. I'm taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Primer, and I'm just gonna, I like to focus it under my eyes because that's where I'm gonna be putting concealer the most. Like I don't wear foundation for my everyday look, so I feel like it's not as necessary. But yeah, so I'm just priming my whole face. Also, my face is breaking out, so just ignore that. I was on my period, like, ended yesterday. So, that's why my face is breaking out. But it's okay. And let's get into concealer. So, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Light. There's also a 15 Fair. This is 15 Light. There. Like so. And then I'm going to take Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. I only do this because that concealer is a little bit too dark for me, and this concealer is a little bit too light for me. And so I'm just going over top. My dampen beauty blender and just blend it. Make sure you get right in the creases of your nose and all the creases of your mouth as well, because it will get cakey and crumbly if you don't. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla, just for reference. I'm just gonna put it on that pimple because it's really big and just large and in charge right on my face, and I don't like that. So we're gonna try and give it a little bit extra coverage. Now I'm like keep looking not at the camera, and it's probably like really weird to be watching. I'm still getting used to filming again. This is only my second video since I've been like back to YouTube. Sis, you were never there. You were never there. Please shut up. Now I'm gonna take the this is Patrick Starr's brand, and it's like One Size brand. It's new, I think. The Morphe sponge, not dampened. And then I'm going to pat that right in everywhere that I put concealer. I also know I told you I was putting concealer under my eyes while I was priming and didn't put concealer there, but I like to powder as I go before things have the chance to crease. So I'm powdering this and then I'll go back there for concealing. And make sure you really press the powder into the skin, because it's gonna make your makeup look a lot less cakey, and it's also gonna allow your makeup to stay on longer if you actually press the powder into the skin rather than just kind of dust it across. Now I'm gonna take my Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 Fair. It's empty. The only reason I have 15 Light is because who gives two products the same, who gives the same product in different colors the same number? Nobody does that. And I accidentally ordered 15 Light instead of 15 Fair because I didn't know there was two different 15s. But yeah, I'm taking the lighter one under my eyes because this is like my perfect shade for under my eyes. I think I'm gonna order a new one, even though I literally already tried and spent what, like $5 on a concealer that's not my shade, but I'm still making it work clearly because I use it. Now we're gonna go in with the beauty blender again and just blend my under eyes out, and blend it as far down and out as you can, especially because you're not wearing, I'm not wearing foundation. If you follow this, then I guess you're not wearing foundation either, so that your skin looks even. My skin is also really weird. Like, I never put makeup on my nose because it always crumbles off, and like my nose is greasy yet it's dry at the same time, and I know that's literally not possible, but I swear that's what's happening. Like, it's greasy but it peels. Like, it's dry to the point where it peels, and a lot of my face is like that. Oh, I think my video just uploaded. Anyways, my face is dry to the point where it does peel in the winter, which it is right now. Actually, it might still be fall. No, it's definitely winter. It's December 13th. So now that we're done that, we're gonna bronze. First, we're gonna have a coffee break. Okay, what bronzer should I use today? I'm feeling like Bulla bronzer. I'm gonna take the Benefit Cheek Leaders palette, mix the Hoola and the Dallas. I don't know, like, Dallas is supposedly a blush. I don't have corona, I swear. I don't leave my house. Like, I know quarantine is over, but like, I'm still in quarantine because I'm paranoid and don't want to get COVID. Actually, my city's in lockdown right now, or I guess my whole province. Like, the stores are still open, but there's a lot more rules, and you're not allowed to hang out with friends, otherwise it's like a $500 fine. I think you might be allowed to hang out outside, but you're not. Actually, I really don't know the rules because I honestly don't leave my house, so I wouldn't know. I'm not the one to ask, but I mean, you can Google BC COVID lockdown if anybody cares, which I'm sure absolutely no one does. Sorry, I'm not really talking you through this. Also, this is the Morphe E52. It's like this big fluffy brush. And my favorite place to bronze is my forehead, because I'm very light, especially in the winter. I get very pale. And bronzer just adds some color back to my skin. I don't really use it for like contouring or anything. I don't really care about that. I just want to be bronzed. And so I put it on my cheekbones, blend upwards, and in circular motions. I know that line looks kind of harsh, but just trust the process. That's honestly what I live by, just trust the process. That's what I live by during my makeup, because my makeup always looks so fucking bad, and then when I finished it looks really good. So just trust the process. Now I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty baking powder. There was not enough on there. And I know this, you're probably like, why are you doing this? Like, don't you use that to set the product that you put there? Yes, ma'am, you do. But this also is gonna help cut my bronzer line. So I'm just gonna leave that there for a little bit. Sorry, my British girl comes out a little bit. A lot of it, actually, all the time. Okay, let's do blush. I kind of want to use California's today. I know I'm just using a lot of Benefit today, but my other go-to blush is the Anastasia Blush Trio in the shade Peachy Love. I love me a coral peach tone blush. Just love it. But yeah, so I'm taking California to this blush. And I'm taking my Morphe Y3. And I'm just gonna blush. Make sure you blush up. It also gives the same effect that contour does. Like, it really, you know, yeah. I'm sure you know what I mean. That wasn't a very good explanation, but I feel like anybody who's going to be watching a makeup tutorial knows what I'm talking about. Unless you're a beginner. This wasn't meant for beginners because I really didn't explain in depth what I'm doing. But I like to apply blush everywhere. You're probably like, sis, why are you putting blush on your forehead? It's my favorite place to blush. As well as my chin and my nose. Just, honestly, I love blush. It just makes everything look so good. And like, it's so subtle. Like, you honestly can't even tell. I could just apply this for so long. Also, I missed getting mascara off there. Quirky! I just did that with my finger and I don't care. I don't care. And I'll do it again. Now, we're going to take my Morphe M462, wipe away that powder. See what I mean? How, like, there obviously wasn't any product there, but it still kind of cut it a little bit. Also, there's not gonna, like, that's just discoloration. It's not anything. If you want it to be extra, you could cover the discoloration down here. I mean, I have discoloration. I could cover that. Why do I keep saying you? I guess because I'm trying to teach you how to do this, but you probably don't have the same, you definitely don't have the same discoloration in the exact same spots I do, so I need to shut up. Now we're gonna take the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray, and I'm just gonna coat my whole face. Setting spray literally makes such a big difference. Make or break it, pretty much. Like, I used to not use setting spray because I thought it literally didn't do anything, but it really does. It makes your makeup look 80 times less cakey. Just trust. Also, my favorite spray is MAC Fix Plus, but I'm out. I've literally gone through like 3 bottles of it. It's so good. Now I'm gonna take the Anastasia Sun Dip Glow Kit. Switch my product literally every single day, so this isn't necessarily like an everyday product. It's just how I do my makeup every day, and then I just interchange the products because sis has a lot of makeup, because sis has been in love with makeup since she was 10 years old. So yeah, I'm mixing the shades Summer and Moonstone. They're like the 2 lighter shades. I like a popping highlight. If you don't, you can obviously go in lighter hand. Oh, I don't know if that's obvious. Sorry, that might have sounded rude. But you can go in with a lighter hand if you don't want it as blinding. But I want it blinding. I want to blind you all. And I'm just putting it on my cheekbones and my foreheads. I have one forehead. Babes, you have one forehead. A little bit on the chin. I don't know why I put it on my chin. That was just extra. Now, what should I do? Going with a second coat of mascara. So I'm going to brush through my lashes like we did before mascara. Your eyelashes fall out when you do this, or my eyelashes fall out when I do this. Should I make a wish? I'm sorry, I can't tell you what my wish was, otherwise it won't come true. Honestly, I wish for the most simple thing. Okay, it's not simple. I wish for the most cliche things, and I wish for them every single time because I want it. No shit, babes. That's why you're wishing for it. No shit. Anyways, I'm taking the Dior, I don't know what this is called, Dior Show Pump and Volume Mascara. This is my favorite mascara, but it's like almost out because I used to use it every single day. But get this mascara, please. Please. This is my favorite mascara in the whole wide world. Get it, get it, get it. Not sponsored. Obviously, I have 5 subscribers. 2 of them are me. All my other accounts. It's okay. And now I'm gonna brush through them again, and I'll be back because that you really don't need to see that. Okay, I'm done that. I also almost forgot brow gel. I'm gonna take the Anastasia clear brow gel. This brow gel is really good. It's my favorite brow gel. I've heard the Benefit 24-hour one or whatever is really good. I actually bought it, but I haven't used it yet. So you know what? Maybe I'll let you know how it is. Well, I bought it, but I'm gonna give it to myself for Christmas, you know? Okay, last but not least, let's do lips. So, wiping off extra product, like concealer that got on my lips. So we have a nice clean lip base. That's not a thing. A lip base, not a thing. Not a thing, love. Okay, sometimes I will line my lips. I'm not going to today because I don't do that every day. And this is an everyday makeup tutorial. But if I am lining my lips, my favorite lip liner that I would use with this lipstick is the Sephora Collection lip liner in the shade 02 Nothing But Nude. And this is in the shade 04 Makeout Break, by the way. I'm just going to apply this. I didn't even tell you what this is. This is the Fenty Beauty like sheer lipstick or something. I forgot what it's called. But it's so pretty. And it honestly feels so nice on the lips. Like, it feels super soft. And it honestly just feels like a lip balm, but it's a lipstick. And now I'm going to take the Too Faced Lip Injections Extreme. This is a clear one. I have a lot of them. I have like 5. I think I have 2 clear ones and then like 3. Other colors. Finish your sentence before you start putting lip gloss on. Probably a good idea. But yeah, I just put that gloss over top. Sometimes I'll use Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk or the Universal one. But I like to use lip gloss. Sometimes if I'm not feeling lip gloss, I'll use like balm.com or just a lip balm. Now I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. This is a mattifying setting spray. I used the dewy one before my highlighter to like make makeup pop, and then I'm going to use this one to really just like set in my makeup. Just give it a little spray. Make sure it's spraying properly. This is low-key hella chemically cute. Anyways, this is really chemically, so don't get this in your eyes. Don't breathe it in. It fucking tastes horrible. Okay. So that is all for my everyday makeup. This normally takes me around like 20 minutes. I actually don't do this every day. Sometimes I just wear mascara. Actually, a lot of days I just wear mascara, but that's because my mask covers like my whole face, and so there's no really point. if this wasn't Corona time, this is what I do every day. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down. I don't really care. Bye!
Cool in a bit. Better think twice, my shooter in the VIP. 10th grade, bought a frame, Bulla off a